Look up at the night sky. The perfect silent rotation of galaxies, the precise physics governing every atom in your body, and the delicate balance of life on Earth. It all speaks to an order so profound, so utterly seamless, that it defies random chance. We can all agree that something must be responsible for this existence. But the truly profound question is not if a supreme reality exists, but how many exist. Could the ultimate power behind all creation be multiple? Could there be 2, 3, or many equally supreme, independent sources of existence? Today we embark on a purely philosophical and logical journey to investigate the deepest truth about the source of the universe, seeking an answer that resonates across all cultures and belief systems. We will use the tools of reason, the laws of physics, and undeniable reality to build the case for singular unity. And here is the open loop we will explore. What is the single absolute principle, proven by the structure of the cosmos itself, that makes the existence of any second independent creator fundamentally and logically impossible? Hello and welcome to the channel. This easy-to-follow, profound discussion will not only strengthen your capacity for logical reasoning and deepen your appreciation for the structure of the cosmos, making your approach to fundamental questions more robust, but its clear, simple English narration will also be an extremely valuable tool if you are learning, practicing, or improving your English language skills. Our detailed, extensive investigation into the nature of ultimate reality is about to begin. The argument for a singular creator begins with the undeniable philosophical principle of necessary existence. Every object or being we observe is contingent. It depends on something else for its existence. A table depends on wood, which depends on a tree, which depends on soil and water. To avoid an infinite, meaningless chain of dependencies, logic demands an uncaused cause, a being whose existence is necessary and depends on nothing else. Such a being must, by definition, be absolute, unlimited, and perfect. If we propose that there are 2 or more such necessary beings, they would, by their shared nature, have to be exactly alike in every perfect attribute, limitless power, infinite knowledge, and absolute will. Now consider the immediate logical dilemma. If the 2 beings are truly infinite and absolute, they cannot be contained or limited by anything, including each other. Yet, they must occupy the same ultimate reality. This leads to the argument of non-interference. If there were 2 absolute creators, they would necessarily have 2 independent wills. If Creator A wills something to happen, for example, the sun rises at 6 a.m., and Creator B wills the opposite, for example, the sun rises at 7 a.m., only 3 outcomes are possible. First, if neither will occurs, it proves neither is powerful enough, making both limited, and thus not truly necessary or supreme. Second, if only one will succeeds, the successful creator proves to be superior to the other, making the defeated one merely a powerful subordinate, again undermining its claim to absolute necessity. Third, if both wills succeed simultaneously, it would result in chaos and contradiction within the universe. The sun rising at both 6 a.m. and 7 a.m., a phenomenon that directly contradicts the perfect order we observe. Therefore, the very definition of a necessary, absolute, and perfect creator logically excludes the possibility of a second one. This philosophical argument is powerfully reinforced by the scientific proof of cosmic unity. Look at the universe through the lens of physics. We find one set of universal laws. one speed of light, one gravitational constant, one set of electromagnetic forces, and the same fundamental particles and mathematical rules governing everything from the smallest subatomic particle to the largest supercluster of galaxies. This extraordinary cohesion and consistency across vast time and space directly proves that the entire universe operates under a single unified command and design. If two or more independent creators were responsible for the universe, they would inevitably introduce different, potentially conflicting laws or systems, leading to cosmological confusion where the laws of physics in one galaxy might fundamentally contradict the laws of physics in another galaxy. The seamless, interconnected harmony we observe, the way the strong nuclear force on Earth is the same as the strong nuclear force a billion light years away, serves as undeniable evidence of a single, omnipotent source of command and design. Furthermore, the entire universe is moving toward a final state, the heat death, or some other single conclusion, demonstrating a singular purpose and direction, rather than the conflicting eternal stalemate that multiple independent wills would create. The reality of human experience also points towards this singular unity. We inherently seek ultimate truth, ultimate justice, and ultimate meaning. When we define concepts like perfect justice or infinite mercy, we do not conceive of two equally perfect standards competing against each other. Rather, our minds naturally aspire to a single, absolute, and unchangeable standard of perfection. Our moral sense and our spiritual intuition demand a source of morality that is absolute and unchangeable, not subject to the contradictory moods or fluctuating whims of competing deities. To appeal for ultimate justice, one must appeal to a singular authority that is not only powerful enough to enact it, but is the singular, perfect definition of justice itself. The existence of a single, coherent human consciousness seeking a unified understanding of existence mirrors the unity of its creator. Ultimately, the answer to our open-loop question is that the structure of the cosmos itself proves the existence of a single creator. The absolute principle that makes the existence of a second independent creator impossible is the principle of absolute self-sufficiency, qayyum, or aligani. An absolute creator must be entirely self-sufficient and necessary. If a second creator existed, the first would be forced to share its domain, its creation, or its control, making it dependent on the second creator's boundary, and therefore limited and not absolute. Conversely, if the second creator were truly independent and necessary, it would logically follow that nothing could exist except through its will, making the first one superfluous. Since two infinite, uncaused, and unlimited beings cannot logically coexist without one limiting the other, which destroys their infinite nature, or causing chaos, which contradicts the observed order, the logical conclusion is that the only necessary existence is one and only one, a single, indivisible, and incomparable source of all power, knowledge, and order. This singular unity is the ultimate philosophical underpinning of the cosmos, the source of its coherence, and the foundation of reality itself. Thank you for joining me on this incredible, detailed journey through logic and philosophy to explore the fundamental nature of existence. If you found these profound and insightful lessons helpful for strengthening your logical framework and understanding the world, please be sure to subscribe to the channel for more deep dive stories and insights, and leave your thoughts on the logical conclusion of the argument for singular unity in the comments section below. Your engagement helps this community grow and continue to explore these challenging, defining questions.